Hey Shri Mataji. Jai Shri Mataji. Can we just go in English or do we need translation today? Okay, we do it in English. Let us settle down in front of Shri Mataji and we watch the bindi of Shri Mataji. And we feel our Kundalini responding. When we are sitting in front of Shri Mataji, it is Shri Ganesha who recognizes Shri Mataji and the Kundalini responds. So let us feel if we can feel how we can absorb the vibrations through our fingertips and through Sahasrara. And if we can feel this love flowing from Shri Mataji into our Sahasrara. Now we do Namaskar to Shri Mataji. And we surrender ourselves completely. We surrender all our thoughts, everything what's going on in our mind, we surrender. And while doing Namaskar, we observe our fingers, our Sahasrara. And then with vibrations, we raise our Kundalini. And while raising Kundalini, we watch in the palm of our left hand. Make one knot. We do it a second time. Make two knots. We do it a third time. And after the third knot, we keep our hands towards the sky, feeling the vibrations. Bring both hands to Shri Mataji. And now with vibrations, we make the 7 bandhans and we feel every bandhan as a layer of protection around us. And we come back with the hands to Shri Mataji. And we just feel. We surrender. We completely surrender to Shri Mataji. We bring the right hand on top of the head on Brahmarandra. And with our full attention, we are at Brahmarandra. And besides the physical feeling of touching Brahmarandra, we also feel it at a subtler level in the form of vibrations. If we don't feel it, we bring our hand a little bit higher, and then again we touch Brahmarandra till our full attention is there at Brahmarandra. Shrimataji, please open our Brahmarandra. And we observe the changing while touching the hand, and with the desire to open our Brahmarandra. Now we go to the heart pita, which is situated just below Brahmarandra. It's like a drop below Brahmarandra. And we observe if it's getting cool. Shrimataji, please open our Brahmarandra. Open our heart pita. Please open our Sahasrara. And from top of the head, we witness the changes, and we wait for the vibrations to expand. Now from Sahasrara, we go to Muladhara. And we feel the presence of Shri Ganesha at Muladhara. And with full humility, we bow to Shri Ganesha. We surrender to Shri Ganesha. Shrimataji, please make us completely humble and innocent. And we feel the blessings of Shri Ganesha in our Muladhara chakra. We also feel that more and more strength of Kundalini rise along the spine and piercing Brahmarandra. And now with vibrations we bring our hands to Ardha Bindu, about 2 inches above the head. And we see if we get these cool vibrations. Attention is on Sasrara of the right hand and also Sasrara of the left hand. We feel Sasrara, there comes more coolness and all the fingers become cool. And we just wait for this to happen with pure attention, humility, and without doing anything. Completely effortless. Do we feel coolness in Sasrara, coolness in the right hand, and also the fingers becoming cool? No thoughts, no reactions, pure attention. We switch hands. We bring the right hand towards Srimataji, left hand on Brahmarandra. Attention fully in Brahmarandra. And we watch opening of Brahmarandra. We go to the heart pita, just below Brahmarandra. And from Sasrara, we feel Muladhara chakra. And again, we feel the presence of Sri Ganesha in our Muladhara. Sri Ganesha who is supporting the Kundalini and who gives permission for the Kundalini to rise. And we completely surrender. And we feel how Kundalini rises from Muladhara to Sahasrara, piercing Brahmarandra. Now with vibrations, we lift our left hand about 2 inches above the head, about 5 centimeters above the head, at Ardha Bindu. And again, we wait till vibrations become cool. Coolness comes in the left hand, fingers of the left hand. Attention is on Sahasrara, Sahasrara of the left hand, Sahasrara of the right hand. And we just wait and witness the changes. Hey Mataji, please open our Brahmarandra. Please enlighten our Sahasrara. Bring the left hand on the lap. And again, we take the right hand on top of the head on Brahmarandra. And with full attention and attention on the vibrations, we rise our hand to Ardha Bindu. And if we can feel the vibrations, we can raise our hand to Bindu, about 2 to 3 inches above the head, 10 to 15 centimeters above the head, and we look for this spot where Bindu is, and where we feel the maximum vibrations. And there we keep our attention, feeling the vibrations, the Sahasrara of the right hand, Sahasrara of the left hand, Sahasrara on the head. From Bindu, we witness and we feel the divine rays pouring in our Sahasrara. And like a child drinks the milk of the mother, we can drink this nectar, this divine nectar through Sahasrara, opening and enlightening every petal of our Sahasrara. Nourishing all the pittas in Sahasrara. Our attention is still watching from Bindu to Sahasrara, a complete witness state. And now we stay with our attention in Bindu, and we bring our hands on the knee. And when we feel that our attention drops down, we can use our hand to bring our attention higher again. From Sahasrara to Ardha Bindu to Bindu. Now we go with our attention from Sahasrara to Ajna Chakra. Witnessing from Bindu, we witness Ajna Chakra. And along the spine we go to Vishuddhi Chakra. To Anahata. To Nabi Chakra. From Bindu to Sahasrara to Nabi. And we feel this flow of vibrations, the flow of divine love, divine bliss. Filling our Nabi Chakra. Go to the void area. To Swadhisthana. And to Muladhara. Now we witness forming Sushumna. Kundalini rising to Sahasrara and above. And the divine vibrations flowing from Bindu to Sahasrara and to every chakra along Sushumna. Tension from Sahasrara to Muladhara and on Sushumna. Now from Bindu, we go to the heart chakra and we put our right hand on the heart. Shrimati, please establish your holy lotus feet in our heart. Please let us feel your feet in our hearts. Let us worship your feet in our heart. Please let us feel Sri Shiva in our heart. And there is a beautiful couplet of Sri Shiva showing what he is. He is the ocean of compassion. Whatever mistakes I have done with my hands, feet, voice or body, or any works, whatever errors born out of my ears or eyes or mind or any sins, by any prescribed or unprescribed actions, please forgive all of these things. Victory to you, the ocean of compassion. Shri Mahadeva Shambhu. Victory to you, the ocean of compassion. Shri Mahadeva Shambhu. Bring our right hand on the forehead. And from Bindu, we watch Agnya Chakra. Shri Mataji, please come in my brain. Please enlighten my brain. Please take full control over my brain. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory. Amen. Please forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. We bring the hand a little bit away from Ajna Chakra. And we observe if we feel cool vibrations or not. I forgive, I forgive. Attention is on Bindu. We bring the hand on the Vishuddhipita, which is the hairline. Sahasrara of the right hand on Vishuddhipita. And from Bindu, we suck in the vibrations. Shri Mataji, please open our Vishuddhipita. Take the hand a little bit away from Vishuddhipita. And again, we feel vibrations flowing. Opening Vishuddhipita. Penetrating in Vishuddhipita. Now we bring the hand above Sahasrara and we rotate above Sahasrara. Feeling all the 1,000 petals of Sahasrara. How all the petals get enlightened. Now we stop rotating and bring the hand to Bindu. And here we stay with our attention. Bring the hand on the knee and we just enjoy Sahasrara from Bindu. Humanity, please establish our attention in this present moment, in thoughtless awareness, in the silence of the cosmos. And if tension drops, we can always use our hand to bring attention higher. Where is my attention? We can once again bring our hand at the bindu, about 2 to 3 inches above the head. Feel the vibrations. Then we switch hands. Left hand at bindu. See if also here vibrations in the left hand are cool. Bring also the left hand on the knee and we stay a few more moments in silence. With full attention in Sasrara, you can listen to Srimatiji's talk.
I bow to all the Sahajogis of the world. It is very heartening to see so many of you assembled here to do the Guru Puja.
C'est très encourageant de vous voir tous rassemblés ici pour le Guru Puja.
To worship your Guru in person is regarded as the highest blessing.
D'avoir le privilège de vénérer son maître en une forme incarnée est considéré comme la bénédiction la plus grande.
But in my case, it's a very different combination that I'm your mother and your Guru.
Mais dans mon cas, il s'agit d'une combinaison tout à fait particulière. Je suis à la fois votre mère et votre gourou.
So you can understand how Sri Ganesha worshipped his mother.
Vous pouvez comprendre comment Sri Ganesha a vénéré sa mère.
You all are created in the same image of Sri Ganesha,
Vous avez tous été créés selon l'image de Sri Ganesha,
who worshipped his mother,
qui a vénéré sa mère.
and then he became the Adi Guru, the first Guru.
Ensuite, lui-même devint le gourou, le maître primordial.
He is the primordial essence of mastery.
Il est l'essence primordiale de la maîtrise.
Only the mother can make the child a master.
Seule la mère peut rendre l'enfant un maître.
And the motherhood in any guru, whether male or female, can only make the disciple a guru.
Et c'est cette maternité dans le gourou, qu'il soit homme ou femme, qui a le pouvoir de faire du disciple un gourou.
So first, you have to become the prophets and develop that motherhood within yourself. Then you can make others also prophets.
Tout d'abord, devenez prophète. Développez cette maternité en vous, alors vous donnerez naissance à d'autres et ils deviendront prophètes.
Now, to become a guru, what do we have to do after our realization?
Pour devenir un maître, que devons-nous faire après notre réalisation?
Guru word means gravity.
Le terme même de gourou veut dire la gravité.
Gravity means a person who is grave, who is deep, who is magnetic.
Gravité veut dire une personne qui est grave, qui a son assiette, qui est profonde, magnétique.
Now, as you have learned in Sahaja, that realization takes place in complete effortlessness.
Évidemment, vous êtes rendu compte dans Sahaja Yoga que la réalisation prend place dans une absence totale d'effort.
So normally a guru tries to make his disciples effortless.
Normalement, c'est par ce processus sans effort qu'un gourou crée ses disciples.
Which is called as Prayatna Shaitilya, means relax your efforts.
Cette condition est appelée Pratanya Chaitanya, qui veut dire une relaxation des efforts.
Without doing anything, you got your prayatna shaitya, otherwise Kundalini would not have risen.
Sans aucun effort de votre part, vous avez obtenu cette condition de relaxation sans laquelle votre Kundalini ne se serait pas manifestée.
Now the second stage is Vichara Shaitya, the thoughtless awareness.
Le deuxième état est Vicharya Chaitanya, l'état de conscience, silence, au-delà du mental.
This also you got it without doing anything.
Ceci également, vous l'avez obtenu sans aucun effort de votre part.
And the third is complete negation of thought, abhava.
Le troisième état est la négation totale de toutes les pensées, abhava,
And the bliss of peace.
et la béatitude de la paix.
So one has to understand that you have to pass them through 3 stages.
Il faut donc comprendre que nous devons franchir ces 3 étapes.
First, when you get your realization, all these things come spontaneously for that moment.
Au moment où vous obtenez votre réalisation et pour la durée de ce moment, vous obtenez ces 3 états dans une gerbe.
When you raise the Kundalini of others, these things happen to them spontaneously.
Quand vous éveillez la Kundalini d'autrui, ceci se manifeste pour eux également spontanément.
You too have that power now to raise the Kundalini of people and to establish it in them.
Car vous avez déjà ce pouvoir d'éveiller la Kundalini d'autrui et d'établir ce pouvoir en eux.
But we must understand why it has to be done that way.
Mais il faut comprendre pourquoi le processus se déroule de cette manière.
Why we have to have Vichara Shaitya.
Pourquoi il faut cette condition de Vichara Chaitanya.
Because when you project any thought, it is artificial.
Parce que lorsque vous projetez quelque pensée que ce soit, ceci est artificiel.
It is not reality.
Ceci n'est pas la réalité.
Thought always stands between you and the reality.
La pensée est toujours comme un rideau, un voile entre le réel et vous-même.
When you put in an effort, you stand against becoming.
Quand vous faites un effort, ceci se mobilise contre votre devenir.
For example, if I have to cure you, I just put my hand and finished. No effort.
Par exemple, si je dois vous guérir, je mets ma main à l'endroit qui le demande, et c'est tout.
I am.
Car je suis ce pouvoir.
You get your realization because I am that.
Vous avez votre réalisation parce que je suis ce pouvoir.
I don't put in any effort. I don't think about it. I am that.
Et je ne fais aucun effort, je n'y pense pas, je suis cela.
Just looking at someone, it can be done.
Simplement, mon regard peut déclencher la réalisation chez quelqu'un.
Just putting attention to someone, it can be done.
Simplement, si je mets mon attention sur quelqu'un, cette personne peut être réalisée.
Just with a small desire, it can be done.
Avec le moindre de mes désirs, cela peut se passer.
Because you are that. You can mold it the way you like.
Parce que, dit Shri Mataji, vous aussi vous êtes cela et vous pouvez le faire de la manière qui vous sied.
You can get an example from gold. Now, gold is untarnishable. It does not have to think it is untarnishable. It does not have to put in an effort, it is untarnishable. It is.
L'or ne peut pas être souillé et c'est parce que telle est sa nature. Il n'a pas besoin de faire quelque effort que ce soit pour arriver à cette propriété.
So to be, you don't have to put in any effort. If you have to put in an effort, that means you are not yet that.
Pour être, il ne faut point s'efforcer. Si l'on s'efforce, cela veut dire que l'on n'est pas encore cela.
If you look at the sun, it shines. It doesn't have to put in effort to shine.
Regardez le soleil, il brille. parce que c'est sa nature. Il ne fait point d'effort pour briller.
So to be that, if you have to put in an effort, that means you are not that. You are trying, you are artificial.
Donc, chaque fois que vous faites un effort, vous êtes dans le domaine de la tentative, de l'artificialité, et cela veut dire que vous n'êtes pas encore arrivé à cette destination.
The flowers are beautiful, so they don't have to beautify themselves.
Les fleurs sont belles, elles n'ont pas besoin de se mettre du make-up.
And this is what one has to understand, that innately, if you are that, if you have already become, then what is the need to put in any more effort?
Et cela, comprenez-le, du moment que vous êtes cela à l'intérieur de vous et que ce devenir s'est manifesté par votre réalisation, vers quoi et pourquoi devriez-vous encore vous efforcer?
But when we say these things, you see, then people think you have to be lethargic.
Mais si je développe cette ligne, alors les gens s'imaginent qu'ils doivent sombrer dans la léthargie,
That you need not do anything.
qu'il vous faut être complètement passif,
You become a guru without doing it.
que vous pouvez devenir un maître dans la passivité.
That's why at the very outset, I said it goes in stages.
Ceci n'est pas le cas et c'est pourquoi je vous l'ai dit, ce processus se meut par étapes.
So the first stage is of Sri Ganesha.
La première est celle de Sri Ganesha.
How he surrenders to the Shakti, to the mother.
Comment il s'est abandonné au pouvoir, à la mère.
That is the beginning. If one cannot surrender, that doesn't mean you don't do anything. But surrendering means devotion.
Ceci est le commencement. Ceci ne veut pas dire qu'il ne faille rien faire, mais s'abandonner, c'est la base de tout. Et cela veut dire aussi la vénération,
The respect of the higher.
le respect pour ce qui est le plus haut,
The obedience to the higher.
l'obéissance au plus haut,
Not to argue it out.
non pas argumenter,
Not to react.
non pas réagir,
Acceptance.
mais absorber, accepter.
Absorption. Like a child absorbs the milk of the mother.
Comme un enfant qui absorbe le lait de sa mère,
Without questioning,
sans questionner,
without reasoning.
sans raisonner.
That's why Christ has said, you have to become like children.
Pourquoi le Christ a dit devenez comme les petits enfants?
But if you are questioning, then you are no more a child.
Et si vous questionnez, vous n'êtes plus cet enfant.
So first is the state which you have to develop, is the childlike state.
Donc, développez avant tout cet état d'enfant en vous.
But child, which is a realized child, it has to have a gravity.
Mais l'enfant qui est un enfant réalisé doit avoir la gravité.
If you can develop childhood first, then everything takes proper course.
Si vous développez cette qualité d'enfance en vous qui n'est pas infantilité, alors tout s'agencera selon l'ordre juste.
Because maturity cannot take place unless and until you start from the very beginning.
Car la maturité ultérieure ne peut advenir si votre base de départ n'est pas la bonne.
And gravity means maturity, not frivolousness.
Et cette gravité dans la qualité d'enfant est déjà la maturité, l'opposé de la frivolité.
So now the quality of Ganesha, as you know, is that he has viveka, means he has discretion.
Et vous le savez, la qualité de Sri Ganesha, c'est viveka, la discrimination.
He has means he is discretion.
C'est le discernement en français. Il est discernement, il discerne.
So try to develop your discretion power.
Développez votre pouvoir de discernement
So that Sri Ganesha gives you the wisdom, subuddhi, wisdom.
afin que Sri Ganesha vous donne la sagesse, subhuti.
And this is why you have to have a dependence on Sri Ganesha.
Et c'est pourquoi vous devez dépendre entièrement de Sri Ganesha.
So at this point, you have to make a negation of efforts.
C'est à ce niveau qu'il vous faut nier l'effort.
Like whatever are efforts anti-Ganesha or anti-innocence must be negated.
Tous les efforts contre Sri Ganesha, contre l'innocence, doivent être contrés.
So the negation of effort is to be achieved by negating whatever is the effort.
La négation de l'effort s'obtient par niant quel que soit l'effort.
Means the effort of negation.
En fait, il faut s'adonner à cet effort de négation.
So in the beginning, you will not be effortless.
Donc, au début, parce que vous devez faire cet effort de négation, vous ne serez pas dans l'état sans effort.
You will have to put in effort for that.
Un Sahaja Yogi, pour rétablir cette balance, devra donc s'exercer.
Like Christ has said, thou shalt not have adulterous eyes.
Le Christ a dit, tu n'auras, il a été écrit, donc le Christ a dit, tu n'auras pas des yeux adultères.
So how do you make your eyes innocent?
Comment rendez-vous l'innocence à votre regard?
In Sahaja Yoga, we have a method by which we try to distract our eyes from effort that makes it adulterous.
Dans Sahaja Yoga, nous avons des méthodes par lesquelles nous retirons notre regard de ces efforts, de ces tensions, de ces attractions qui les rendent adultères.
Like we try to put our attention, our eyes on the Mother Earth, on the grass, on the trees.
Par exemple, nous dirigeons notre regard vers notre mère la terre, l'herbe, les arbres.
So the avoiding of the effort itself is effort.
So, nous évitons par notre regard les objets qui attaquent l'innocence et cet acte d'éviter est en lui-même un effort.
So those people who have come now recently have to understand also that they have to put in all kinds of efforts to stop the efforts.
En d'autres termes, les gens qui viennent maintenant à Sahaja Yoga doivent comprendre cet état de non-effort dans Sahaja Yoga, car initialement, il faut faire de grands efforts pour aller au-delà de l'effort.
For example, some people are used to very comfortable life. They may talk of all kind of renunciation. When it comes to comfort, they want to have comfort.
Par exemple, certaines personnes sont adonnées au confort, quelle que soit leur théorie.
Such people should try to get out of the habit of comfort. Sleep on the ground, sleep on the Mother Earth.
Parce que cette dépendance du confort est en quelque sorte ce que Mataji aurait décrit comme un effort, il faut annihiler la dépendance créée par ceci en faisant un effort dans le sens contraire, c'est-à-dire dormez par terre, éduquez-vous un tout petit peu à la dure.
Some people have an attention which is all the time looking this side, that side, cannot see to one point. So fix your attention.
Certains d'entre vous ont l'attention papillonnante de gauche à droite, et pour contrer ceci, faites un effort de fixer, d'arrêter votre attention sur un point.
So gradually you will find, you will discipline yourself.
Ainsi, progressivement, vous verrez que vous faites cet effort de discipline en vous-même.
So the effort that you put in is very important in the beginning of Sahaja Yoga.
En d'autres termes, au début de votre histoire dans Sahaja Yoga, la qualité de l'effort que vous y faites est extrêmement importante.
Another thing is very common in the West is the harsh turn, the sarcasm, and hurting others. Is a very subtle way of violence.
Une autre chose qui est très commune en Occident est une manière plus ou moins subtile de violence qui s'exprime dans la dureté, dans la moquerie ou le sarcasme.
Or if they are really blunt, they can start with ego expressions also. I.
Ou s'ils sont plutôt entiers dans l'expression de leur ego, ils affirmeront leur petit jeu.
Such people should stop talking completely. Make an effort to stop. Just don't talk.
Les gens qui dévient ainsi par la parole doivent faire l'effort consistant à se taire.
Now watch your mind. Is it trying to talk something sarcastic?
Soyez,
Nonsensical?
soyez le témoin de votre mental. Vous suggère-t-il quelque chose de sarcastique ou un non-sens, un contresens?
So this watching also requires effort.
Cette qualité d'être le témoin intérieur, au début, vous demandera aussi d'y parvenir par un certain effort.
So to sprout the seed is easy, but then one has to put in the effort to look after the little plant.
De faire naître la graine et germiner la graine est facile, mais ensuite pour protéger la croissance de la plante, il faut faire un effort.
And when it matures, then it's on its own.
Et lorsque cette plante devient un arbre, cet arbre se suffit à lui-même, aucun effort n'est requis pour le protéger.
So the effort should be made to protect yourself against the mind which you have built in through your ego or superego that goes into the wrong direction of effort.
Au stade initial de vos développements, il est important de faire un effort pour vous libérer des conditionnements d'effort de votre ego et de votre super-ego.
But sometimes be very careful. You have to be discreet.
Mais soyez extraordinairement prudent afin de ne jamais vous départir du discernement.
And the best way to be safe on discretion is to keep in the center. Never go to any extreme of anything.
Et la meilleure manière d'être en sécurité en ce qui concerne le discernement, c'est d'être centré, de ne point s'adonner aux extrêmes.
For example, some people are fond of music. So they'll go on after the music part of it.
Par exemple, ceux qui aiment la musique, eh bien, auront tendance à s'y perdre.
Some people say are fond of poetry. Then they'll go after the poetry.
Ceux qui sont des poètes se perdront dans la poésie.
There is nothing wrong in those things.
En soi, ce n'est pas mauvais.
But whatever you achieve in all these things must be brought back to the collective and must be enjoyed by everyone. And you should also enjoy what others have found.
Mais quels que soient vos succès dans ces domaines, ramenez-le vers le centre de telle manière à ce que ceci puisse être partagé et joui par la collectivité dans l'échange, et de telle manière que vous puissiez aussi jouir de ce que les autres réussissent à faire.
For example, somebody is a very learned man
Si,
and a dry person.
si quelqu'un est un érudit et une personne dry, et une personne sèche, desséchée,
So he has to make an effort to make himself sweet.
donc il doit faire un effort pour devenir aimable.
So try to neutralize your extreme nature by coming in the center.
Essayez toujours d'installer la contre-valeur de votre extrémité en allant dans la direction du sens opposé.
And the best way to say is, I like everything.
Et la meilleure manière de ne pas être confiné dans un extrême, c'est de dire tout me plaît.
Let's stay in silent meditation to absorb fully the wisdom of Sri Mataji's words. We bring our both hands together at the level of the heart. We bow our head and we thank Shri Mataji from the heart. Shri Mataji, thank you for all your guidance, all your attention, all your wisdom. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to really get to know ourselves and to experience the Spirit. Please, Shri Mataji, keep us always in your attention, connected to you, Shri Mataji. Thank you again and again, again and again. We can do Namaskar, raise Kundalini, and take Bandhan. Okay, Shri Mataji, thank you for joining today.
Thank you very much, Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji.
Thank you very much, Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji.
Thank you very much, Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji.
Thank you very much. Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji.